Hey guys, so I got my worm shipment from Alaska, and look how they came packaged. How strange is that? So I'm gonna open this with you. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what to expect, so let's see what happens. You know, I found these on eBay, and I hope it comes with instructions, because I don't know if it's a different kind of worm. If it is, I'm probably going to need instructions. So let's see. What is that? Paper? It looks like it's moist paper towel. Of course, I have the crappiest scissors. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, I've never received worms like this before. Well, there's none in the pack. Okay. Let's see what happens. What in the world is this? Alright, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it looks like there's paper in here. Okay, I better be careful unpackaging this. I don't want to, if it comes with instructions, I don't want to, like, cut them. So anytime I get new worms from wherever, first thing I do is open them and put them in one of these plastic shoebox things. Because I'm not sure what bedding they're coming in. You know, I don't know if it'll be full of mites. I don't put it straight in my bin because for that reason, you never know. So, okay. Looks like, oh my gosh, it's a letter. So it looks like, well, it's a big letter. Okay, so before I open this package, I had a chance to read all the instructions, and it says that they're Alaskan Grown Ice Worms, raised in an unheated greenhouse in Alaska. What he offers is a worm which has proven its genetics over the past decade of being raised outdoors in Alaska. Now, I know red wigglers can handle cold weather. If they freeze, they die. If they're like too hot, they die. But I raised red wigglers in my garage one time, and I had a thermometer out there, and it hit 31 degrees. And they didn't die. Maybe because they were in the garage and it was freezing. But these worms supposedly have some kind of genetic where they've been raised outdoors so much and they've reproduced. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I get into these things, I'm telling you. It's exciting though. I get excited when I do these things. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's some kind of cloth. It looks like a cloth. Wish I knew where the other part was. Oh my gosh, the suspense is Ooh! Oh my gosh. Well, I gotta look in there because I see a cocoon already. Well, this is some kind... Oh my gosh, it's a PVC pipe. Look at that. Never thought of shipping worms like that. Alright, so let's see these Alaskan worms. Gosh, where are they? They're all stuck in there. Come on, guys. Well, I'm going to have to help them a little bit. I don't even know where the other end of this thing is. Okay, here we go. Be patient with me, folks. Be patient with me. I'm impatient with myself. Okay, let's see. Can I pull them off? All right, here we go. All right. So let me see if I can move this camera back over here where it's supposed to be. Okay. I see cocoons, but I don't know what this bedding is. It looks like it's just compost. Oh my gosh, there they are. Well, Alaskan Grown Ice Worms. So let's see how they do for me. I only bought 50 of them, I believe, because when these descriptions says something like that, and I'm not doubting them, I don't want to spend a lot of money and end up being something crazy. So let's look at them here. Obviously they're very young, but they look okay. And this is paper. Yeah, they didn't sift the cocoons out because I'm finding cocoons in here. So they look okay. I mean, they're healthy. Look, there's another cocoon. I think they gave me more than I ordered. You know, I always like to see that. I mean, what does it hurt to throw in a couple of extra worms in order to get like a really nice review? So they look good. All right. Now, because he says they're ice worms and they've been raised like outside, I'm going to put these in my bin inside the house. But you know that the minute summer leaves and we're into fall, I'm going to prepare a winter bed for some of them. By then they would have multiplied and I can divide them to put outside and, you know, test them in the winter. And let's just see if it's true. And if they'll do the same thing for me. So I'll get their, I'll bring out their bin and then I'll be back. So I wanted to show you where I'm going to house these special Alaska worms. I have a mortar tray. And my bedding is coconut coir mixed with shredded paper that I had in you know, my shredder thing over here. And then a lot of leaves from outside. Now these leaves have been in here since the fall, and you see how crunchy they are? Worms like it when it's crunchy. I noticed that they just, I don't know, they just like eating them like this. Sometimes I've soaked the leaves and then put them in wet, and they do okay too. So if you have wet leaves, don't worry about it. But I know they like them crunchy. So I'm going to wet these leaves down because it'll help break it up a little faster. And then I'm going to introduce the worms. I should have done this days ago, but honestly, it's better to prepare ahead of time. But I didn't because the tracking said that they would get here on the 27th, and that's days away. And I figured, well, today's my last day of work. I'll have a few days off, and I'll prepare. And then I got an email saying, your worms have arrived. I'm like, ah! So they'll be fine, but it's better to prepare ahead. So I ended up putting the shredded leaves and I smashed them up, and I had some shredded cardboard and I put that on top. I would show you the grit that I used, but I left it upstairs, so I'll have to get it and add it, you know, later. So they're gonna be okay in here. I'm gonna cover this with plastic, like plastic bags from like Walmart. And then just so they settle in, I'm not going to feed them today because I want them to settle in. And I'm going to leave the light in this room on. Anytime I receive new worms, I always leave the light on a few days just to get them used to being down at the bottom and they don't crawl on me. All right, so here we go. So I ordered 50 worms and I counted them just to see if the people were honest and legit, and yeah, I stopped counting at 50. There's more than 50 worms in here, and there's like a bunch of cocoons, which is good because then I'll have more babies. So we're just gonna put them in here. And there they are. There's a few stragglers. I think they'll do fine. We're gonna see how they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do fine, but again, you know, you never know. But that's all right. So there they are. So as you can see, I have the light overhead here, and they're gonna dive down. Well guys, they're all tucked in. I just put a few plastic bags here. I'm gonna get cardboard probably from work. I need a piece of cardboard that's like a box, and I'm going to put it on top, and I'm going to leave the light on, and I think they're going to be good. So I hope you enjoyed this. I had to buy them when I heard that they were Alaskan Grown Ice Worms. I've never seen anything like that or heard of it, but hopefully they'll do okay. I'm going to raise them here a little bit, and then I'm going to separate the bunch a little bit when they populate, and we're going to go outside in the fall and see how they do through the winter. So I will keep you updated on these guys. Anyway, please subscribe, like, press the little thumb so you know when I'm on, and I will see you next time. Take care.